Welcome back, investors and traders. Today we are going to look at the company which is known as Mankind Pharma Limited. And today Mankind Pharma has announced the second quarter results for quarter 2 of FY25. So let us look at a key financial snapshot of Mankind Pharma financials and margins. So revenue is around 3077 crores. EBITDA is 853 crores and margin is 27.7%. So growth, if you see here, is the revenue is up 13.6% YOY. Okay. So on a YOY front, the revenues are up 13.6%. EBITDA is up 24.3%. Okay, on a YOY basis. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि margin expansion has happened and PAT is up 28.9% over YOY basis. So profit after tax ऊपर गया है, उसका EBITDA ऊपर गया है और sales 13.6% का increase हुआ है. Capital efficiency में ROC is 35.3 and ROE is 30.5. Pretty impressive numbers here. The segmental revenue, if you see for Mankind Pharma, 91% is from domestic market and 9% is from export market. Mr. Rajiv Juneja is a vice chairman and managing director of Mankind Pharma Limited. And what he has says is that they are pleased to announce steady revenue growth of 13.6% YOY with strong EBITDA margins of 27.7% driven by recovery in volume, continued outperformance in chronic segment and operating leverage. So mainly there are three aspects because of which the EBITDA margins have gone up to 27.7%. Is that they have increased their in the chronic segment they have increased their percentage more. So they are more focusing on the chronic segment, and because of operating leverage the margins are up and the recovery in volume terms. OTC business, which was carved out to WS of Mankind Pharma, from quarter 3 the business embarked on a journey towards its next phase of growth. And base business, fast growing specialty chronic segment, high potential OTC business and high entry barrier super specialty portfolio of BSV. So these are all the growth levers of Mankind Pharma. So let us look at the quarter 2 highlights, profit and loss highlights. So the revenue from operations 13.6% YOY growth, domestic business 10.5% growth, 20.4% is consumer healthcare business is up, export 57% is up, export is up, but it is having a low base. Gross profit is up 16.9%, EBITDA is up 24.3%. So this is a very impressive numbers here. Against 686 crores, they have reported 853 crores of EBITDA. Profit after tax is up 28.9%, which is at 659 crores as against 511 crores last quarter. Diluted EPS is 16.3 from 12.5 and gross margins from 69.5 to 71.6. तो margins ऊपर गए इनके 210 बिप्स से margins are up, 240 बिप्स से उनका EBITDA margin is up, adjusted EBITDA margin also 240 bips up, or profit after tax margins are up 250 basis points. Pretty impressive numbers here. Another impressive number is return on equity, which is up at 31% from 24% last quarter. So here also you have seen an improvement in ROE. As far as ROC is concerned, also that has gone up to 35% in this quarter. Cash flow from operations. Cash flow is very important parameter while you are analyzing any company. So which is up 2152 crores as against 1813 crores. So cash flow has increased in this quarter, that is in this year, and quarter 488 crores to 546 crores in the quarter 1, and quarter 2 it is from 481 to 593 crores. So cash flow is also going up quarter as compared to the first quarter. Even the second quarter is the cash flow has gone up. Capex, if you see here, Capex company incurring the Capex of 253 crores Capex, and net operating working days is from 45. तो ये तो थोड़ा बहुत स्टेबल है यहाँ पे. नेट ऑपरेटिंग का नेट कैश आप देखोगे यहाँ पे तो 4255 crores का हुआ है. So that is also going up. So ये बहुत बढ़िया इंडिकेटर है. Cash levels are going up for Mankind Pharma. As far as the domestic performance, business performance is concerned, for the quarter 2 it is 2796 crores. It is up 11%. So secondary sales growth of 8.6%, strong outperformance of 3.4x volume growth into IPM, strong outperformance in the chronic growth. So chronic growth में काफी सारा इनका improvement हुआ है. Growth impacted by regulatory headwinds and certain initiatives adopted to enhance field force efficiency. So it is maintained number 1 rank for the last 7 years in prescription share of 15.4% in quarter 2 FY25. So this is very important thing to be noted. In the prescription share is 15.4%, which is number 1 rank. prescriber penetration increased to 83.5%. So that is also pretty impressive number here. As against 83.2%. So increasing share of chronic segment. So companies decided to increase the chronic segment percentage share. So that has increased by 119 bps in last 12 months. So for the second quarter, if you see here, IPM chronic share percent. So this percentage have gone up to 38% now, which was at 37 in the last quarter of FY24. So which is very positive sign for Mankind Pharma. And 1.3x outperformance to IPM chronic in second quarter FY25. So these are extremely impressive numbers posted by Mankind Pharma. 100% growth in Nobeglar, which is an insulin glargine. This is a chronic outperformance is supported by recent strategic launches. So कौन से launches किए? Respiratory inhalers में they have couple of launches here. Then increasing traction in Crenzlo, which is a cardiac lipid lowering medicine. So if you see here second quarter FY25 sales mix, which is representing the diversified therapy presence. So यहाँ पे आप देखोगे तो maximum 16% it is anti-infectives, then gastrointestinal is 14, then VMN, then gynecology, then pain and analgesics. So this is basically Mankind Pharma's sales mix. So in the second quarter, the company has shown significant outperformance in the key therapies, that is anti-infectives, cardio, gastro, and anti-diabetic. So let us look at overall 8 to 8.6. So that is percent increase. Anti-infectives 9.7% growth. Cardiovascular is 18.1. That is very good. Gastrointestinal is 15.2. Anti-diabetes 12.6. So that is extremely good growth rates of Mankind as compared to the pharmaceutical industry growth rates. As far as the consumer healthcare segment revenues are concerned, there also we have got 20% jump here as compared to the last quarter at 232 crores. And even if you see EBITDA percent is 19.9, which is 2% up. So these are some of the dominant brands of Mankind: Manforce, Prega News, Gasofax, Health OK, Acne Star, Unwanted, Amitabh Bachchan, who is the brand ambassador, Mohanlal, and Vijay Sethupathi. So these are the brand ambassadors, and consumer healthcare brand ambassador. These are the brand ambassador of Mankind Pharma. So what is the status update on exports? So this is the export business update, where if you see here for the second quarter 57% growth in exports है, बहुत बढ़िया नंबर आया ये. तो ये एक्सपोर्ट्स का इनका लो बेस है, फिर भी 57% ग्रोथ है, और साल दो साल देखेंगे तो भी 175% ग्रोथ है एक्सपोर्ट में. So this looks to be pretty good, high growth which they are seeing in export. They have launched one new product in US, taking the total launched products to 42. The total 42 products launched in the US में. Mankind Pharma at a glance, which is let us look at market leadership perspective, scale perspective, growth perspective, and profitability and capital efficiency perspective. या ये चार पे हम लोग देखते हैं. नंबर 1 रैंक इन प्रिस्क्रिप्शन ओवर लास्ट 7 years. 7 साल में एक नंबर 1 का उनका रैंक आया है. उसके बाद में नंबर 4 रैंक बाय वैल्यू इन आईपीएम, मतलब इंडस्ट्री फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्री के हिसाब से नंबर 4 रैंक बाय वैल्यू टर्म्स. 4 इनके हेल्थ केयर ब्रांड्स है विच आर रैंक नंबर 1. तो ये लीडरशिप में इनका काफ़ी अच्छा लीडरशिप, इनके ब्रांड्स आर हैविंग वेरी हाई लीडरशिप, मतलब काफ़ी अच्छा सेल्स ग्रोथ हो रहा है इनके ब्रांड्स का. स्केल देखोगे तो 10,335 करोड़ का इनका FY24 का रेवेन्यू है. 92% का इंडिया का रेवेन्यू है. सो मोर और लेस इट इज अ डोमेस्टिक कंपनी. 23 ब्रांड फैमिलीज वर्थ 100 करोड़ प्लस. तो 23 ब्रांड्स इनके हैं जहाँ पे 100 करोड़ प्लस का रेवेन्यू है. 16,000 का इनका फील्ड फोर्स है जो डॉक्टर्स को मिलते रहते हैं, मेडिकल रेप्स एंड अदर पीपल. ग्रोथ 18.5% का CAGR इन द लास्ट 4 years. 16.5 का डोमेस्टिक बिजनेस रेवेन्यू CAGR, काफ़ी इंप्रेसिव नंबर. 15% कंज्यूमर हेल्थ केयर रेवेन्यू CAGR, और EBITDA 15.4 का. और प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी आप देखोगे तो 24.7% का मार्जिन है लास्ट ईयर का. 18.8 का पैट मार्जिन, 34% ROC एंड 29% ROE. So what is going to be the strategy of Mankind Pharma? Increase the value of prescriptions in existing market. तो ये इनका एक strategy है by expanding market coverage. Okay? So this is one of the strategies of Mankind Pharma. Second is increasing the share of chronic segment by growing presence in existing therapies like diabetes, insulin glargine, respiratory inhalers, and expansion into new therapies like CNS, transplant, urology, and oncology. So this is going to be their key strategies. Increase penetration in metros, tier 1 cities, international DMF quality APIs, grow customer healthcare business, pursue inorganic growth in M&A and in licensing, focus on high entry barrier, chronic and consumer healthcare segment, build alternate channels of growth. So they AI ML भी use करने वाले. So this is going to be their key strategy going ahead. So who are the shareholders of Mankind Pharma? So 74.9% is promoters and foreign is 13.5%, 7% mutual funds, retail is 1.6%. So this is all about the quarterly update of Mankind Pharma. कंपनी ने बहुत बढ़िया रिपोर्ट किया है. इनका सेल्स ग्रोथ अराउंड 14% का सेल ग्रोथ हुआ है और ये कंपनी ने अभी तक एक्वायर किया, दूसरी कंपनीज को एक्वायर करके इनका ग्रोथ हुआ है. जैसे BSV लिमिटेड को एक्वायर किया था, पैनेसिया बायोटेक को एक्वायर किया था. ये इनका इसको बोलते हैं इनऑर्गेनिक ग्रोथ. तो इनऑर्गेनिक ग्रोथ से भी इन लोग ग्रो कर रहे हैं और ये डोमेस्टिक ओरिएंटेड कंपनी. 92% ग्रोथ रेवेन्यू डोमेस्टिक इंडिया से आता है. काफ़ी सारा R&D भी एक मैनकाइंड फार्मा इज डूइंग और उनके ओवरऑल वो देख सकते तो उनका नंबर 1 रैंक है और इनके जो प्रोडक्ट्स है विच आर डूइंग प्रीटी वेल. So overall, this is not a recommendation to buy Mankind Pharma, but you can consult your advisor, financial advisor. But this company is on a road to growth in future और बहुत बढ़िया इनके products है, brands है. So I hope you like the video. If you like the video, kindly click on the like button. Thank you.